Hello again, my name is Shay, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the Philippines trailer season 1 from my very first trip to the Philippines. Now I just finished watching Dan's season 1 trailer, the trailer vlog series that boosts my channel in more ways than one. And I was only going to react to that one today, but now that I'm kind of on this whole Philippines reflecting sort of vibe, I want to watch my trailer. I don't think I've done a reaction. No, why would I do a reaction? I edited the video, but I haven't watched it in a few years now. So I think it might be fun to look back on and maybe talk about certain things, maybe reminisce. For all of you guys who enjoyed that particular season, I'm so glad that I was able to do all the things that I did in that particular year and the first trip. I think everything that I did in that trip was meant to be. It was not only my first interaction with the Filipino community, but also trying Filipino food, trying Filipino beers, just being amongst culture. There will never be another time like the first time. So on that note, let's take a trip down memory lane. Nazi boy, I need to catch up with Nas, it's been a while. And that song choice was spot on, mate. And it didn't get claimed. We still got the same hair though. I wish I muted this audio, it kind of ruins it for me. CLOVERDALE, Adobe Sandwich, shout out to Kayla and Gabe. Mate, this brings back such good memories. I love that fountain, by the way. Such a great night. Honestly, I could go for Balut right now. It wasn't that bad. Mr. Amon, Mrs. Amon, hope they're well. Moinetics. Do you still love me now? I don't know why I said that. It's so strange looking back, like, I don't know. Especially these moments. It is bittersweet for me. I don't even think it came out great. I was editing on my very old iMac i3. Terrible. I was a nervous wreck, mate. It's so strange because if I was to do all this now, it would be a walk in the park. Obviously, because I've already done it, but I don't know, because I've met so many people, I've made so many friends. I don't get as starstruck in front of these people as I once was. I don't know if that's just because I've attended so many things and I've got to meet so many of these artists, or that maybe time really just changed everything. I don't know, it's weird, it's bittersweet, this trip. I was going to mention some things that took place that you guys didn't see. The real main one for me was the actual state Nas and I were in after our first drinking session of Red Horse. We underestimated that beer like you wouldn't believe. It is terrible. I swear, the state we were in is how we would have been back in Palmerston North, New Zealand, getting on the piss with all our schoolmates without a care in the world. Like we had no idea because it was going down like water. That's our first mistake. Second mistake is how much water you can consume without getting a bit funny. That's why I call Red Horse the unpredictable beer. But besides that, I don't think there's much else that I really left out of that series. Maybe a few other drinking episodes, but the rest of the stuff you don't really need to know. The most awkward moment of that entire trip was meeting Juliet and San Jose. Oh my goodness, I didn't know what to say. I just thought because she's a celebrity, she's used to the sort of environment that maybe should be able to carry the conversation a little bit more for me because I suck at this sort of thing. I'm a little bit better at it now, but back then I didn't know what to say to the girl. And then it didn't help I had Nas behind the camera. He didn't know what to say either. He had the mum looking at me like, who the hell is this guy? I react to your daughter's videos. I'm a huge fan. Oh God. And shout out to Meryl too. I haven't talked to Meryl in a long time, but without her, guiding us throughout that entire trip, we would have been absolutely screwed because we really had no idea what we were doing. There was a funny moment where Nas had a few drinks and we were on our way to somewhere, but it was in peak hour traffic. So it took us some time getting there and he needed to take a piss. Bro, literally, I still to this day have no idea where we were. We had to ask the taxi driver to pull over so Nas could find a spot to piss. And I still don't even know where he pissed after all that. But because traffic was constantly moving, we had to keep going. And for some reason, I didn't have Nas' number. He didn't have reception or data. So I'm like, oh my goodness, we've lost Nas. And somehow we managed to catch up with him somewhere. We did a few U-turns because that was the problem. We didn't even know where he went to in there. So we're constantly driving back and forth trying to find him. I'm like, holy shit, we've done the impossible. Obviously, my entire trip was based around Morissette's concert, much like Dan's very first trip, which was based around meeting Regine Velasquez and her concert. And the times that I did see Morissette literally made my trip. I was so happy. In fact, I really didn't want to leave. I obviously wasn't my feelings back then. I was feeling some type of way after meeting Morissette. She made me feel so welcomed, and I don't know, I think I read a few signals wrong. I think that's where it went wrong for me. Let me rephrase that. I think that's where my mindset went wrong for these trips. Maybe I saw something that wasn't there, but maybe it was there. But maybe it was an impossible road. Who knows? Water under the bridge. She's obviously happy now, so that's really all I wanted for her in the end, is for her to be happy. And I'll always have those memories to look back on. I mean, I'm glad I was able to do that before COVID and before her fan base grew to the heights that it has, because I know there's many fans out there that would kill to have those experiences. So I'm just going to leave it there. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.